Another batch of pies coming out the oven. It's pie day again. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're making another dozen pies. And today's filling is chicken, bacon and sweet corn. A wonderful creamy filling using some really simple ingredients. So without any further ado, let's crack on and tell you exactly what we're going to need to make a dozen beautiful chicken, bacon and sweet corn pies. Of course, we've got a couple of pounds of cooked chicken, and then I've got some chopped cooked bacon, some chicken stock, some double cream or heavy cream. I've got some fresh chives, I've got some garlic, thyme and some English mustard. You can use Dijon if you prefer. I've got some chopped up green onions, some butter. I'll also need some seasoning, salt and pepper. Oh my God, he forgot to mention the flour. What a numpty. And I've got a very, very generous amount of corn. So that's pretty much it. It's quite a simple, straightforward sauce to make. So let's get cracking, shall we? So I've got about 2 ounces of butter in my pan. I'm going to throw in our wonderful green onions. Scallions, spring onions, whatever you fancy calling them. Let's also put in our garlic and our thyme, along with the wonderful chopped chives that I've had from the garden. We're going to cook those out now for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, I'm going to throw in my corn, and I'm using frozen corn. Of course, you can use tinned or even fresh, whatever suits you. So we're going to cook the corn along with the onions and the chives for about 2 or 3 minutes before adding the flour. Okay, let's put some flour in. We're going to just turn the heat right down. We're going to mix everything in here until we can no longer see the flour. And of course, at any time when you make your basic roux for any sauce, you could always throw in a little bit of extra butter if you feel that your roux feels a little bit dry, or if all the ingredients in the pan are having trouble soaking up the flour. So I'm just going to cook that out now for about 2 minutes before adding some more ingredients. Just going to throw in my quantity of mustard along with the cooked bacon. And of course you can substitute the bacon with ham if it's more convenient for you. So I'm going to put in about 1/3 of our chicken stock. And we're just going to stir that now until the watery element of the stock comes together with our floury paste. Okay, another batch of stock. And now the last of the chicken stock. And in with our cream. Stir that heavy cream into the sauce, and when it starts to bubble, you can add some salt and some pepper. Give it a little bit of a mix, and as you can see, we've got a lovely thickness. And that's it. Our sauce now is going to sit in the fridge until tomorrow. If you don't have that much time to make these pies, then by all means transfer this to a cold container. Make sure it sits on your countertop for about half an hour, and then pop it in the fridge for 6 hours, and it should be set enough to make the pies. So let's talk about the pastry. On the channel, I've got a great video, step-by-step short crust pastry. In that video, it shows you exactly how to make the pastry you need to make these pies. It's quite easy, it's quite straightforward, but if you want to make your pie slightly thicker, I would increase the quantities in the video by about 50%. Everything you will need is in the description below along with the ingredients. Shall we crack on and make these pies? And 24 hours later, we're rolling out the pastry. Piece of pastry, slightly larger than a golf ball. Pop it in your aluminium pie foil carton, secure the sides and the base with your fingers. And then obviously trim off any surplus pastry from the sides. In with the filling, we've mixed all that chicken with the sauce that's been setting overnight, brushing the sides of the pastry with a little bit of water. And then rolling out another piece of pastry, a little bit bigger this time, about 1/4 inch thick. And then pop it on the top of the pie, seal with those thumbs, and then trim off with the blade. And you can seal the edges with your thumbs, you can use the pinch method, you can use a knife or a fork. Our pie is now ready. I'm popping a couple of figurines on top for identification purposes. I'm brushing with a rich golden egg yolk, and then some salt and pepper to enhance the appearance. In the oven for about half an hour. And how about that then? They are sensational. I've been cooking pies for 40 years. I will never tire of bringing them out of the oven. The satisfaction I get, I cannot put into words. They are sensational. Let's have a little look at the pie. The sides of the pie are cooked nicely. It's got a nice golden brown top, slightly charred on the edge. Let's cut it in half. Let's see what's inside. How about that then? Chicken, bacon and sweet corn pie. Absolutely fabulous. Hey everyone, a great way of supporting us here is to subscribe. You can always smash that like button, tell your friends about the food revolution with Archie Pie, and please leave me a comment if you make these pies. I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to get stuck in. I'll see you guys very soon.